What's going on, everybody? Me and Heather up early. We're actually both going to work today. Hell yeah.
We both go to work every day.
Well, yeah, we do go to work every day. But at the same time, today,
No time for stories, just feelings and moments. Don't trust what you can't touch, 'cause memory is history.
what's going on, everybody? Yes, you've seen Heather, and Heather wants to say that she is not that loud. And honestly, Heather's really not that loud. Because if you...
Damn iPhone.
We're at the print shop, and you can hear Heather fucking saying something. Heather's basically talking shit.
But I wasn't,
She wasn't talking shit, like, in a bad way. She wasn't being disrespectful.
I wasn't cussing, I wasn't swearing, I wasn't calling names. I was just basically saying, why does he have to bolt it down?
Yes,
He does it all the time.
I guess
And I wasn't shouting.
This guy, our job, Heather's coworker, bolts the machine like the shit. Something on the cylinder. I don't work fucking
Everything. There's a couple different points that get locked down when, you set up or when you're running a job, and everything, it gets locked down to it's like finger screws, like you can just tighten it as much as your hand could tighten it. And it's like he hits it with a hammer to fucking get it shut. So when I go to tighten it or unlock it the next morning, if I set up another job, I can't get it untightened. I'm always like, hey, can someone help me? I hate that, because people already underestimate me because I'm a girl. And I already hate that, so.
So, you heard it from Heather.
I wasn't being mean, I wasn't calling names, I wasn't cussing. It was just, it's a loud shop, and I have to talk loud, and I'm a loud person as it is, so.
Yeah, the reason you guys actually got to hear Heather is because I was actually sitting in our receiving area, and it was fucking quiet in there because we were doing inventory on paper. But, so, Heather, none of the plugies were running or the cylinders, just the browse and the back. So that's what the like you can hear, like it sounds like fucking air.
Well, I can hear all the other machines too. I can hear the jet press. I can hear the other offset presses.
Off to the right of that screen basically would be basically, you can't hear the shit that we hear there. It's crazy. Like, we have the cutters. You can hear like this jet press. Heather calls it. I always call it the ink jetter.
It's not an ink jetter.
Like, it's funny as hell.
There's a difference.
It's crazy. It does look like a jet. It's fucking insane. Thing is like crazy. It's like a Dyson vacuum, but like monster size. But and then he can hear all the GTO presses, and then the presses. But when I walk next to Heather right there, next to the yellow cone that Heather's looking like she's standing on almost, is I can't hear Heather when she'll say something to me. I'm like 5-6 feet away, and she'll say something, and I'm like, huh? So it's a trip. Work's fun. I have to record more in there. That's a pretty good angle because you guys.
That sucks though. That makes me feel like I shouldn't talk, because I know what I was saying right there, and I know that I was talking to Ron just how I'm talking right now. But just because
probably a little louder.
No, I don't think so, because Ron was about it was just, why does he have to do that? Why does he always have to bolt it down? Like, that's what I was saying.
Heather was probably a little aggravated, to be honest. But, hey.
Well, no, because that's when I started laughing. about.
I had to turn it off because I didn't know who was behind me. I didn't want it to be like a head boss or the owners and be like, why are you fucking recording in our shop? So that's, if you can hear the door open, they punched the code in and it came in, so I turned it off. But there's a lot of angles I could do in the shop now that I think about it, where I won't show jobs, and then I could show our work environment and where we spend basically like 8 to 10 hours of our day. Yep. And print shops are awesome. There's a bunch of crazy bullshit that goes on in print shops. I already have Junior on fucking one of my vlog intros. He's like, oh no, buddy.
Oh no, buddy.
So, yes. Me and Heather are home. It'd be nice to work some overtime tomorrow. I would very much enjoy that. But I don't know if I can work till 6. I can probably work till 6. But Brown I don't know. We'll figure that out. Because Bram has a fall festival after our job tomorrow that we can go to.
What if we work till 5?
So we'll figure something out.
No, maybe at least get an hour each. So it'll kind of be like 2 hours coming into the house.
Then we'd only have to work 7 more hours on Friday. And if I could come in Saturday, that would be fucking awesome. Because then that could be whole Saturday for all the time.
We're still really backed up in letterpress.
Well, if I could help in letterpress, like if you guys could have helpers in letterpress, I would totally help you.
We can't have helpers. Well, the most help that we can get in letterpress is like if she's die cutting something on the windmill and it needs to be stripped out because it's going fast. You know, like you have to pull the perfs out. Remember when we were doing the CPI cards?
Depends on how hard your perfs are. I hated your guys' fucking perfs.
Well, on the windmill, it's smaller. It's smaller sheets, so you'll probably be like business cards. Let's say you'll probably be running like 4 business cards on a sheet because the sheet's only like this big, and you're cutting out each individual business card every time it hits. So yeah, when you're just gonna pull it out of the shit around it, the shit that it's cutting around it.
Now you hear me say I hate the perfs.
But that's the most help that we can have because you'd have to know letterpress in order to help.
Heather, you hear me tell Heather I hate her perfs that they do because some of the perfs are so fucking big that you have a hard time fucking ripping it out if it's not like 5 or 6 on the thick stock of paper. When you should be able to take like a handful and just be like and take it out.
Those are my perfs.
Yes, I know you have to use those perfs, but that shit sucks. But I don't have to deal with that shit no more. But it did fucking suck. It did. Probably sucks for Heather if they have to do that, but I don't have to do that shit no more.
And that's a whole nother thing, like about you have to learn all of the perfing rules. The micro perfs to the big fat perfs. They're actually called teeth.
Well, you actually need to not, like, if you ever start doing that shit, you need to not make your, like, the tooth or the teeth or whatever. And that one spot, not so much.
It's like a rule. It's like a ruler that has fucking, but it's not.
Yeah, but they make those.
But there's all different sizes, is what I'm saying. But it depends on the customer and what they want.
Shit.
I don't put it together like that. It's not my choice.
We have 7 minutes of talking. I wonder if any of you people are still here.
I wonder if they even know what the hell we're talking about.
Print shops. You'll see more of it tomorrow.
I don't know what 17 tooth is and all that crap.
I'm going to record tomorrow. I'm going to remember to take my iPhone charger.
Like 50 tooth,
and
25 tooth, 17 tooth, 12 tooth.
Listen, Sublime. What is your question today? Ask a question. We're going to start asking questions. Off the wall questions that we would get at work about fucking shit that you normally don't fucking hear about. So, what'd you ask me today? What is half of what?
What is half of 7/8?
What is half of 7/8? So answer that. See if you guys can figure that out. Just figure it out. See how that comes along. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at our print shop job. Print shop, print shop.